Good morning, boys and girls. This is your reading lesson for Tuesday, March 31st. How the beetle got her colors. So you heard my family read this, and then I asked you to read it over the weekend. And then yesterday I asked you to search for text evidence that showed the beetle getting bullied. And I asked you to write that down in your spiral notebook. So these are ones that I found. So I found page 372. Agouti said, "Beetle, you're not as beautiful like me." And then he goes on to say more mean things. And also on 372, he said, "You are the plainest animal in the forest." And then on 373, Beetle even says, he says, "I do not like being teased. It makes me sad." And poor Beetle, because Beetle was happy with the way he looked. He didn't mind that he didn't have many colors. On 373, Agouti said, "We are all good looking and you are just plain." And then it goes, he says more. On 374, Agouti kept teasing poor little Beetle. The narrator wrote that at the top of the page. And then the parrot, I love the parrot in this story. I think the parrot is the only one that realizes that Beetle can fly. And so he proposes a race, and the Agouti's like, "Psh, I'm going to beat him. I have these quick, forelegs, and Beetle's so small and he goes so slow." And so, of course, he agreed to do the race. And Agouti says, "Ha, I will win this race because I have 4 strong legs and all you do is creep along." So in the story, I think Parrot really understands and knows that the beetle can fly, and that's why he proposed that race. And of course, the beetle at the start of the race was just kind of doing nothing, and then he opened his wings and he flew and he beat the Agouti. And at the end, Agouti was so ashamed that he crawled off and hid while Beetle got her colors. She chose to be as green as the forest trees and as gold as the bright sun in the sky, and that's how she looks to this day. And Beetle says, "I am beautiful." And I like the way the Agouti is hiding. And of course, this is a folk tale which teaches us a lesson, and I think it was pretty easy to understand the lesson. It's not good to tease. We talk a lot about that at school. Teasing is not good for anyone. The stories such as this is fun to hear, but it also teaches us a useful lesson. The tale of Agouti and Beetle shows us the wisdom of not making fun of other people or others. All right. So we've read the story. My family read this story, and we did an activity with finding some evidence. So what I want you to do today is using your story. I've put 8 questions on Schoology. You can answer those questions, and you really should not miss any of them because they're all directly from the text. So if you miss quite a few, I'm going to dojo your parents to have you redo it, because with a couple other assignments, I'm having people just guess, and they're missing these very obvious questions. So none of these should be missed. If you're not sure of the answer, go back in the story and read it. Okay? That's all you have to do today for reading, is answer those 8 questions which are on Schoology. All right, boys and girls. Bye.